I can't believe I'm doing this. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is exciting. Hi. How's it going? I don't know what to say. If you are new here or in my life at all, you might know this about me, you might not know this about me. I started posting on YouTube when I was in 6th grade, and I had multiple YouTube channels with multiple different friends, and it was just the funnest thing ever. It was a cute little hobby. I loved editing YouTube videos and just coming up with these cute little things. And then Justin Bieber came along and he got famous for singing on YouTube, and when I was little I was decent. So I was like, oh my gosh, Justin Bieber just became famous off of a YouTube video. I can do that too. If I ever decide to start making these YouTube videos of myself back then public, just know that I'm seeing the same thing you are now, and I don't know what I was thinking. But at the time I was like, yo, I can do this. This is my time to shine. Like, oh my god, I'm not wearing a bra. Obviously, as you get older, your voice changes. As time goes by and I'm like realizing my one talent-ish that I had is just leaving my body, I was like, okay, we gotta figure this out. Like, what's next? And so I would watch people like, I don't know if you know who this is, but like Andrea Russet was my queen at the time, my queen. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm just gonna do that. Story times. Now there is a word for it. There wasn't back then. Vlogs. Just like chatting with people, you know? So I started doing that kind of ish. I did like my first day of high school. But yeah, I just stopped doing it. Like, it was kind of a combination between, you know, I loved to sing, but I was realizing that I wasn't good, so I was like, I don't belong here. I was also like a mix of like hate comments. Like, every video has hate comments, and I wish that I would have realized that when I was younger, but I just took it so personally. I was like, oh my god, everybody hates me here. For anyone, like, I shouldn't say for anyone who doesn't know, because I hope that people who don't know me at all end up here somehow, some way. Because I'm not really planning on showing this to anyone that I know. Like, I don't want to post this on Instagram and be like, hey, look what I did. I'm just not ready for that. My very last video that I posted was on October 1st, 2012. Today is December 23rd, 2020. So this was over 8 years ago, which means that I would have been 14 years old. I was pretty cute. Like, look at me. Sorry, my ring light and my dirty ass laptop. I was a cutie. And I'm just like singing my song, minding my business. I just wanna ask you, can you feel it? That is my last YouTube video that I ever did. When I last checked, I was just over like 100k views on my whole entire channel, and at the time that was a lot, and I wish I would have given myself more credit, because that's a lot. This kind of like broke my heart a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if anybody knows this, but in order to be like a channel partner or to get like paid from like YouTube and stuff, so you need 1,000 subscribers minimum, and you need a total of 4,000 watch hours. Within like a year, I hit over 300 subscribers at the time. I'm now down to 240, and I had 12 watch hours. Obviously 12 and 4,000, long fucking way to go. But if I did that when I was 14 in a year, maybe less, like, where could I have been now? Like, where could I have been now? The YouTuber that I said that I watched earlier, Andrea Russet, let me just she had just a couple thousand of subscribers when I first started watching her. She is now at 2.97 million YouTube subscribers. She had a few thousand and I had a couple hundred, and she's at millions and I'm at 240. You know, I just had like such this dream of like putting out videos for people and making videos because it was something fun that I loved to do. I was so proud of hitting 100,000 views that I didn't want to take my channel down or delete any of my videos. I just wish I could have seen like the little bit of support that I did have versus the 3 thumbs down that I got. But I think back and I'm like, I genuinely really enjoyed making stuff and editing. I loved editing videos, and I know like most YouTubers hate it, but I loved it. And it was just something that I always just like wanted to do. Like I always watched YouTubers and I just thought it was like such like a little fun community kind of. And I couldn't tell you who now, but there was a couple of us that like were subscribed to each other. We were always like, oh my gosh, one day we can collab, when that was like just happening. Like when you look back and think about it, like I was doing this before David Dobrik, and he's a fucking millionaire living his amazing life in LA, and I'm here in bed at 1:45 a.m. Imagine being 23 years old. You just turned 23 and you're like, shit, what is going on? You still haven't done the one thing that you've been telling yourself you're gonna do for 8 fucking years, bro. Like, what? I'm not crying in my first YouTube video. At the beginning of this year, I was working with my friend who is a holistic. She is a mindset coach. Really early on, she brought me to the realization that this is what I want to do and what I would like to pick up again, because it was just a really fun hobby, and I like sitting here and talking. I don't know, this is just like my time to like be myself. She was the very first person to ever tell me, just start. Just fucking start. It was just nice to have someone to like encourage me on that. So I just kept making the YouTube videos, but I never posted them. And then I just kind of got back into the mindset of thinking that if I posted them, people would be like, does this bitch really think she's gonna get somewhere with this? Why do you want to get into YouTube? Like, there's already so many YouTubers. Do you actually think that you're gonna be something? I just felt like no one would understand me when I said that I genuinely just enjoy doing this. Like, it's fun for me. A lot of things in my life are just weird right now, and I'm in like a weird slump, like stuck, funk, kind of weird situation, and I was like, what is gonna make me happy right now? Now I'm just in a mindset of I honestly just don't care. I don't care what people think anymore. I'm so tired of wanting to do this and not doing it. And if anyone sees this who doesn't recognize why I'm doing this, or that it just makes me happy and I just want to, they don't need to fucking watch my videos. They don't need to talk to me. They don't need to, they just don't. I'm gonna see what happens. I'm gonna see what I can come up with. I have felt so uncreative for so long now. For a while there, it was because I was sometimes like, I don't have any ideas. Like, I can't do a fucking Q&A, get to know me. I don't know how consistent I'll be with it, but I don't want to focus on that right now. Like, I just want to focus on talking about whatever I want to talk about and doing whatever I want to do and editing the video because I think it's fun and posting it. So that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm squashing it. I'm doing it. It feels good. It's weird. If you want to come along on this little like cutesy doing this for myself, like loving myself, self-love journey that I'm about to go on, amazing. Thank you. And if you don't, then that's cool too. If I decide to post this on any of my socials and that's how you saw me and you know me in real life, hi, thanks for coming. It means a lot to me. And if you just stumbled across this by chance, by somehow out of the universe, I don't know, hi, nice to meet you. I guess that's it. This is so weird. How do you say bye? I'm panicking and I'm awkward because I don't know how to say goodbye, and I'm leaving. Bye, thanks.